Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Crow, and we actually have some exciting news. Mike Barron is attempting to raise a legal war fund chest in order to sue the Daily Kos. So Daily Kos, I googled them. They are a group blog and internet forum focused on the U.S. Democratic Party and liberal American politics. So the fact that he's suing them has to do with them going to GoFundMe and attempting to get his campaign shut down after GoFundMe approved it. And the thing is, it looks like there were other people involved in taking this down. But he says it's because they published malicious lies about his graphic novel Thin Blue Line and Private American. Now, I want to be very clear. Mike Barron is known for Punisher, right? And Punisher, based on what's in that book, you know the type of comic you're getting. It's a lot of guns, a lot of high action, and it looks to me like what's upsetting them is, first off, one is called Thin Blue Line, right? That's cop propaganda, Mike Barron. You can't have cop propaganda on GoFundMe. That's offensive to criminals. Barron's campaign manager for his recent crowdfunding graphic novel, Thin Blue Line, and Private American, Chris Braley, launched a GoFundMe campaign detailing he's raising money to pay for writer Mike Barron's legal fees to fund a lawsuit against the Daily Kos website, their writer, and other parties for publishing malicious lies about his two most recent graphic novels, Thin Blue Line and Private American. Now, I'm going to go to the GoFundMe here really quick, but I want to say this for people. I don't care if this succeeds or fails. I hope he does it, and I hope anytime one of these publishers, one of these news outlets, whenever they start publishing lies, I hope you sue them. I hope you do everything you can to take them to court. Okay, and I hope that eventually we get some sort of legal precedent set, because it's ridiculous the way that they go about doing things, and they directly target people's income. They are constantly going after the way people make money, and I think that should tell you all you need to know about how fucking evil these people are. So here's the the GoFundMe is actually great. Mike Barron versus the scum of the earth. So this article is only published today. We can see it's got 3,670 raised for a goal of $5,000. And you can see right here, Russell Pergament, $500 top donation. Created 7 days ago. We're raising money to pay for writer Mike Barron's legal fees to fund a lawsuit against the Daily Kos website, the writer and other parties, etc., etc. Their false allegations of racism and bigotry were part of an organized effort by an indie comic publisher to cancel our Kickstarter and crowdfunder fundraising campaigns, where we had been accepting pre-orders from Mike's readers for his latest graphic novel, Private American. This follows extensive censorship from big tech platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, and Indiegogo, who shadow banned the book, despite leaving our campaign intact. See our media coverage below. Wow, he's been on Fox News and everything. Well, good for him. What is this? At Daily Kos, Mike Barron is not the Punisher creator, and actual creators of the publisher condemn his assholery and white fascist embrace of the Punisher symbol. Please correct your headline. Wow. There you go. There you go. This is what this stuff is about. Let's go back into the article, because I think they mention other people who are involved in this. He then reiterates the GoFundMe is to cover the cost of Barron's attorney's retainer fee. In an email to Bounty Into Comics, Barron stated, "We're all in. We're going after Daily Kos." The GoFundMe comes after Daily Kos published an article by Star Mignon titled "Punisher Writer Mike Barron Releases Another Racist AF Comic Book." I'm gonna be clear. Me personally, like Captain America, not really for me. I think you should take pride in your country. It's just I read comics to get away from a lot of that stuff. But at the end of the day, if somebody wants to make a comic book called Private American about an American citizen that's super pro-America and is going out fighting like bad people, I don't care. Like, let them make the comic. If it doesn't sell, well, guess what? You proved how useless they were. But if people want to buy it, than you trying to shut it down. It's just a creepy fucking thing. There's what's racist in the book? The fact that he fights what, drug cartels or something? I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think it's really, really dumb. The article would continue to demonize Barron as well as his campaign manager Chris Braley, and ultimately concluded by encouraging readers to have the book removed from crowdfunding platform Kickstarter. Starr concluded, "We urge anyone who is as offended by this domestic terrorist handbook for bubblegum brains to contact support at Kickstarter." I mean, he should sue. Okay, I mean, like, not only you're lying, you're calling it a domestic terrorist handbook, and telling people to go contact Kickstarter to get the campaign shut down. Like, you're directing people to. Okay, all right, let's keep reading though. As previously reported, Kickstarter removed the campaign despite previously approving the project before the crowdfunding campaign launched. Braley, who is also the editor-in-chief of Bleeding Fool, detailed the following: the publication of the Daily Kos article, Kickstarter, triggered another look at the campaign project due to the reports from their users. He went on to state, and while it was a project that they had previously approved, they decided to immediately suspend the campaign indefinitely without contacting us for context or response, and locking the team out of being able to communicate directly to the supporters of the book and refunding all the thousands of dollars that backers had committed to the project. I mean, what am I even supposed to say to any of that? Like, it's pretty clear that we know why it happened, okay? Daily Kos wrote a blog saying he was being racist. The book was racist AF, and telling people it was a domestic terrorist handbook and that they needed to contact Kickstarter to get it taken down. So enough people contacted Kickstarter, it got taken down. I mean, directly, Daily Kos is responsible for that, right? They are 100% responsible for that. I mean, I don't see any other way that you can actually read into that, but let's but anyways, there's not too much left to this. Let's finish it up. Braley previously indicated via Bleeding Fool that he believes writer Campiagn and the comic book publisher Gabrielle Discordia engaged in tortious interference and seemingly coordinated with Daily Kos and Kickstarter to mass report our campaign in order to shut down our funding stream for our own publishing ventures using false flagging, misinformation, and lies mob tactics. Braley's reporting linked Gabrielle Discordia to Campiagn as partners behind Discordia Culture Shop, the retail arm of Discordia Merchandising. The two are also currently crowdfunding their own graphic. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, okay, that's okay. I guess you can see. Well, there's no proof that they were working together on this, but there is proof that they're associates and that they are business partners. So yeah, okay. I think this is all bullshit. I think it's completely screwed up what they're doing to this guy. Again, if you think his book is bad, then people aren't going to buy it. If you think that the book is racist, then only racists are going to buy it. Why do you care? Why do you care? Right? Like, the things that I've seen these people okay, and the things I've seen these people demand get removed, to me, it's 100% just about ideology. That's it. That's all it is. If it supports their ideology, they support it. If it doesn't support their ideology, they want it removed. They don't want people engaging with it. And they go through overt mob tactics to get shit shut down. We see it happening all over the place. These people feel like they control comic books. Okay? Their ideology controls the comic book industry. That's why when Comicsgate shows up, that's why when Mike Barron, who's well known in mainstream comics, comes out with his own independent thing that's kind of spitting in the face of everything mainstream is doing, they want him shut down, they want him removed, because they feel they control the comic book space. They control everything that happens within it. And if you speak out against it, or you do something that is, counter to what they are doing, they want it removed immediately because it threatens their control.